Perfect.
Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back. Happy Friday. Looky who showed up today with their looks out. Friends, how are you doing, twins?
I hate this shit. I hate this shit. Now, that's how I feel. I don't like this. I will not like this until they get down my back. And I told y'all if they wasn't down my back by October, guess what? They getting calmed out. So that's how I'm doing. I'm not happy, but I was too tired to try to do anything else to my hair. So I was just like, just forget it.
They are growing. Why are
Okay.
you
Hey,
like
you know
this?
what? Combs out. And if they not down my back by October the 29th, guess what? By the time I hit the club, by the time my birthday start, guess what? I'm gonna be in the club with a silk press, baby, dreadless.
You shall not.
I shall.
You
I
shan't.
shall. I shall.
You shan't.
Yeah, you look great, friend. Yours look so great. And you know what's crazy? It's because you keep combing yours out and putting them out so they look like twists. This is ugly. This is ugly.
No, we have different hair textures.
All right, well then.
That's all this is.
Unfortunately, I tried to dread some white folks shit. And this is what I'm stuck with because every 2 days I'll wake up and there's hair that I don't know where it came from. It's just straight, sticking out, and then it's tangling up and it hurt. They're getting combed out.
I'm just letting you vent because I think you're invested and I think you get frustrated, but I think you're in it to win it. And I'm going to encourage you, friend.
Uncle Box. That's what they call me on Twitter. I got a little page that I follow and I be commenting on their stuff and they call me Uncle Box. So there y'all go for these damn dreads.
I rebuke that and I like them. They're growing. I like the way you have them up and twisted up. You can do stuff with them. You're very your imagination is really what you do good stuff with them.
Exactly, phenomenal Mexican Coolio dreads. That's what they look like. They look like Coolio dreads. I'm not even mad at you for that. Normally, I would have something really foul to say to you. I'm not even mad at that because it's true. They look like Coolio, and they won't be pretty until they're at least shoulder length. And this is what I mean by shoulder length, deep into the shoulder, friend.
You do realize in order for them to get there, you can't be talking about combing them out every other week. You can't do that. You have to let them grow and be vibrant and run wild and drink up the sun and the vitamin D. and thrive and stuff. You have to speak life into your locks, friend.
I tell you what.
You can't be saying negative stuff about them and then thinking they gonna prosper. You gotta talk sweet to them and stuff, and nurture them.
Yeah. Oh, I put it up. There's one up here. I'm just letting y'all know where I'm at with this. There's one up here in the front, right dead up here in the front that I combed out. It's starting over. I combed it out. Y'all got it down my back by October, or y'all gonna come in here and see me 2023 me with my hair swooped over. Yeah, boo. That's what's happening. I hope you had a great work week, y'all. I hope all y'all had a great week. All that good, great stuff, whatever. Yeah. This is ugly. I look like Uncle Box. Coolio Uncle Box.
I don't, when you say that, I don't want you to say that, because then I start thinking about Auntie Scope.
We're twins at this point.
No. Because
we're twins at this point.
You won't see you jealous. You want yours to cascade over your shoulder like
exactly. I wanna be Auntie Scope for at least 6 months. And without having to add anything to them, because my hair is curly. So I don't want to mess up the ends. I want to be Auntie Scope. Hell yeah, I'm jealous. His shit is perfect. We ain't got the same forehead, but his shit is perfect. Ask Devin. He was there.
Top French 600. Thank you for coming through. Our first super chat of the night. Thank you. Queens, y'all are gorgeous. Keep rocking them. See there?
I'm the only one that got them. Y'all remember we did this live. We said we were going to do this together. And then, you know what I know? My friend comes in here and her hair be pretty. She has the perfect twist out. And here I am, Uncle Box. So next time I come in here, I'm going to have on a wig. I'm letting y'all know in advance. You won't see these for another 6 months. I do want to be Auntie Bro for at least 6 months.
I'm not going to play with y'all the rest of the night about this. I like them. Keep letting them grow and prosper, and have some patience, Grasshopper. Have some patience, okay? But we gonna get to some boxing talk, y'all. Now, we don't have a lot of fights this week. Pacheco is fighting Selecki tomorrow. I'm not finna hold y'all. Go ahead.
The weigh-in was very ghetto because, I got the thing at 3:00 that the weigh-in was coming on, right? At 3:45, the weigh-in still wasn't on. I was like, no, I'm not finna sit and wait on this. So, I think I 100% missed the weigh-ins.
Listen, I'm not going to hold y'all. I saw that the weigh-in had happened. I didn't even click play. I didn't. I'm not enthused about boxing this weekend. And I know Pacheco's supposed to be that, the next somebody they building. And I got some personal stuff going on. And it ain't moving me this weekend. So I'm sorry, okay? Not the fights that we have tomorrow. But the boxing news, all the comings and goings around boxing have quite been interesting this week. Okay. Have been quite interesting. Shut up. Yeah, I don't know if y'all can see this, but I want y'all to see this. Y'all know I was a big fan. We all were watching, the Olympics and whatnot. And my boo travels a lot, right? So on his way back, he was in the Paris airport. I got an official Olympic t-shirt. Y'all see the Mary J. Blige bob and everything? I was so excited.
You should be excited, friend. I know you love those.
I do.
Yeah.
I wish I could have been in Paris for the Olympics, but I shall, if God says so, be in Los Angeles in 2028. Anyway, I want to get to some of this good old boxing news that has come down the chute. Y'all make sure on your way in, you hit the like button, you subscribe, and share it so that the folks can know that we're on live, especially if you're on Twitter or Facebook or wherever. But come on in. I forgot to say hey to y'all. Let me hold my horses just a second and go back up and say hey. Hey, RT and Blue Arc. Hey, Happy Valley Forums. Eric, oh, how are you? Bionic Prince, D21519. I see y'all. Ravens Nation. Ambrose West, hey there. We had a good old time over on BFTV earlier today. Shogun 76, Sticks and Jabs. Hey, Shawala, yeah, my girl. Joshua Corner. Hey, K Meeks, how you doing? Canelo Duck Me. Hey, Harvey Johnson. What's going on, Shaquille? Look at my people back to back up in here. Hey, G McCall. Bullet. What's going on? Gorgeous Bear. Hey, girl. Hey. Tip Bayless. Who else do we have in here? Pablo Escobar.
Not the hater of the year in her. That's crazy.
Who?
What? Tip Bayless. Tip Bayless is the hater of the year over there on the Boxing Boys. He should have won the hater of the year, but they hold him. But he is the official. Yeah, Tip Bayless is the hater of the year.
Who he been hating on?
Everybody. Everybody. Everybody.
I ain't familiar with Tip. Welcome, Tip. Ty French 600. How you doing? Hey, mommy. How you doing? Phenomenal Mexican behind up in here talking noise early. Hey, Writing Yogi. How you doing? King Grayson. What's going down? Who else we got to be here? Let's see. Texas 16 South. Listen, Texas, we finna get to talking about my people. I don't want to have to go into my settings and block you because I know you be talking shit about folks. I've given you a wrench and whatnot, and you can freely roam and talk shit. Don't be unbearable today because my patience ain't what it normally be. So I'm just giving you a disclaimer. Tread lightly, okay? Jason Pennywell, I see you boxing matchups with D Free. How you doing? Gun-toting Democrat up in the house. Dante, I see you. Hey, Bella Faith, how are you? Ambrose West. Okay, so look, y'all, let's get into it. Okay. First bit of news. Al Heyman is apparently back in the fold over at the PBC. Now, he has been on a somewhat of a hiatus, and the PBC's operations have, I can say for me, suffered since he's been on his hiatus. I'm not sure exactly what it was. I've heard several things. I heard it was health related. I heard it was personal family stuff. I don't know. What I do know is that I'm glad that he's back. I hope all is well. I hope that he is healthy and prosperous, and I hope his family is fine. And I'm glad that he's back so that we can start getting some shit in order over there at the PBC. It's been out of order for a minute. What's up, Sugar Free? It's been out of order. Hey, Janae. So welcome back. Apparently we're supposed to be getting some sort of schedule here coming up. And also, friends, how you feel about them reordering Fundora and Crawford? Did you hear about that?
I did, friend. I don't know what's going on with them. Makes me wonder where Errol is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of unanswered questions going on. And I don't know, friend. I don't mind seeing Bud and Fundora. They saying Fundora is going to vacate. What?
Go ahead.
Oh, I did that already.
Mm.
I don't know, friend. I'm not mad at it. I don't mind seeing Bud again because everybody they were so shady about the Majormouth performance. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not mad at it. I want to see fights. I don't care who fighting. I don't care where they fighting. None of that. Just give me fights that I want to see, period.
Do you think that fight is actually going to happen?
Probably not. Like I said, they saying Sebastian is going to vacate because he really wants to fight Errol. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't care if it do. I'm going to watch it.
Either way.
Yeah, because I want to see if he looked better against Sebastian Fundora. And I know Styles make fights and all that, but yeah, yeah. I gotta see. I don't care to see like what they arguing about. Just make a fight, and if that get made, Errol get made, Bud and Errol get made again. I still ain't rewatched that first fight, but I'll watch a second one maybe.
Okay. Okay. I think it's quite interesting. Because Bud is up there at 154. I think he's about to be, if Fundora drops this belt, does that automatically fall into Bud's lap? Does that automatically fall into Bud's? I don't know how that works. I don't know the dynamics.
I think somebody got to fight for it because it'd be vacant. Okay. When they drop a belt, it gets vacant, and then they have to fight for it. I think.
Is it vacant if Bud is the mandatory for it, or does he get it because?
Oh, to make him an email champ? Go on and say that. That's what I feel like those are the words you want to use. Or y'all, I see Blue Arc said email champ. I wonder how everybody's going to deal with that because they called Devin Haney the email champ, and they don't say that about Boots either.
CW okay. Fundora drops the belt, Bud gets elevated. Then Bud versus Tim Tszyu for 3 belts. And thank you, CW. But who is Tim Tszyu in talks with right now?
The internet. Twitter.
No. Ain't Tim Tszyu supposed to be fighting somebody coming up for a belt? Who is Tim Tszyu?
Lubin.
Aren't they supposed to be fighting for a vacant belt or something like that? The IBF. CW, thank you so much, baby. He be on. I love y'all, chat. Thank y'all. So Lubin and Tszyu are supposed to be fighting for the IBF, which will then set up a unification. So there's this little word that's been going around all week in boxing. I'm not a fan of the word, but it gets thrown around so freely. And I just saw it in this chat. Bella, who is a staunch fan of Nik Crawford, she's saying that if Sebastian Fundora drops his belt to fight Errol Spence Jr., that it's a duck of Terence Crawford. Now, friend, I want your opinion on this because it has been, that's what all the talk has been this week. Somebody ducking. If you move in a certain way because you trying to get the most bang for your buck, is that considered a duck?
People were like, I ain't gonna say attacking me, but they had very much to say because I feel like you should get your coins. I think my money is gonna come first before anything. Like, Bud didn't fight Errol at first because the money wasn't straight. Like, he wanted the money he wanted. So I've been seeing people say, like, people be wanting stuff and they ain't got no names, and like, you go to work every day and you go to your job and you want to be paid correctly. And when you doing a bunch of work and you're not getting compensated correctly, you go to work with an attitude and you're not very happy and you don't want to do your job, and eventually you have to find a new job because you don't want to do this. You're not making enough money. And like, a lot of people don't realize like all the stuff that comes out of the money that these guys get. Like, if they asking for a number, it's for a reason. And I be seeing he made this is. I know this is I'm leading into the Brian Norman Booth situation, but I'm saying this to say, like, get your money. We'll talk about them in a second, but get your money. Don't be. Don't.
It's for me, I think a lot of times as boxing fans, we get caught up in thinking that every situation is identical, and it's not. Like each fight is its own separate negotiation. Each promotional company handles business its own specific kind of way. So if you're not doing in-house fights where both promotional companies are the same, then it's a lot of mixing and matching that has to go on with that. And just for the sake of argument, it's every fight build up, every contract, they're all different. They're not cookie cutter, and they are not all the same. So it kind of just pisses me off when I know that most folks that I look at and listen to on YouTube, they ain't dumb. I wouldn't call them dumb. I may call them fanatics, but I wouldn't call them dumb. But sometimes logic just goes completely out of the window for the sake of trying to make a point and be right. And it just disturbs my spirit sometimes. It's like, you have to know that this situation is not the same as this situation. So why are you even trying to compare the two? That part pisses me off. So in this particular instance, with Sebastian, before we go to Brian Norman and Boots, but with Sebastian and Bud, Sebastian Fundora is probably going to make way more money fighting Errol Spence Jr. in Dallas at Cowboy Stadium, tax-free, no state tax, let me say that, versus fighting Bud with another promotional company somewhere else. Fundora is not an older fighter, so he can afford to maneuver right now. So why are we acting like he is just, he's a duck because he's not fighting Bud? Fundora got a belt already. He ain't never been out here telling people, not that I know of, correct me if I'm wrong, has he been out here asking to be undisputed? And as far as I know, he's, have made a big shit ton load of money. He's probably going to make a big shit ton load of money fighting Errol Spence Jr., I would imagine. And for the sake of argument, it's not a given that he's going to lose that fight. Just put that out there as well. Okay. He has a real chance to beat Errol because we don't know what he's looking like at this point. So he can potentially get his coins with Errol and still fight Bud. Why come we can't wait? Why come we gotta act like it's oh my God, we gotta call him out right now. He's a duck. And then in the same breath, y'all be real mad when you don't get the fights you want. I feel like it's an ongoing circle jerk, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Y'all be getting on my nerves with it sometimes. I don't know what he gonna do. I really don't. Do we know what Bud wants? Who does Bud want to fight next? Has he said yet? Did he say he want Fundora?
Bud just keeps saying, y'all go quit sleeping on me. Like he just keeps saying the same thing. And I be wondering where that came from. Like, you beat Errol Spence Jr., fam. Like, and you beat him really bad. Like, why are you still wanting people to see the best in you? We saw that shit. I don't want to see that.
That's who he asking to fight. So
why
we mad at Sebastian again? Why?
But why are we trying to fight Canelo? That's my question. Like, a Canelo fight don't even make what, friend?
You know why he trying to fight Canelo?
Why?
The same reason why Sebastian trying to fight Errol. They want the money. That's the biggest bag. He wants to fight Canelo. When he just had the time of his life at 160, he really risked it all to go to 168 to fight Canelo. Why would he do that? My nails are green. We talking money tonight. He wants the money.
Okay. Friend, I don't know. I be trying, they be saying I be hating on these fighters, and I always got like something foul and messed up to say. That shit just don't make no sense to me.
And I see people saying for legacy, he can have legacy at 154 if he stay there and become undisputed again. He'll be undisputed at 1, 2, 3, 4 different weight classes. And I could have sworn that's what Bud said he wanted to do. He wanted to be undisputed. That's what he said. Then he said he wanted Canelo. What do you want, Mr. Crawford? What exactly do you want? Is all I'm asking.
This shit just don't make sense to me. Go ahead and fight Canelo. Fight Mega Mill.
35. Joshua, he was undisputed at what, 40, 47? And it'll be 54. We'll make 3. He wasn't undisputed at 35, huh? Was he undisputed at 35?
He was, I think.
I don't know if he was undisputed at 35 or
no,
not.
because he took that belt from whatchamacallit at 140. So yeah, 140.
Yeah, 40, 47, 54. Okay. Still nobody's done that. That would be legacy defining. He wants to fight Canelo because that comes with a huge bag. And
I feel it's giving like Canelo Crawford is giving me Berlanga Canelo to me. And it just don't make any sense to me. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. There's no reason for it, friend. I just can't.
I don't want to see Bud, and I like Bud. I think Bud is the goods. But after seeing Bud at 154, I don't want to see Bud at 168. I don't even want to see him at 160, if I'm being honest with y'all.
I don't want to. I don't know. I don't know, friend. I don't think he's big enough for them weights. Like
he's not. He's not. He's not. He's not big enough for that. At some point, you got to stop. The man started fighting at, I want to say 130. I think he came in at 130. Listen, Pacquiao is an anomaly. Okay, I don't want you at 37 going all the way up to 68 to fight Canelo. Now, if you can pull it off and get the fight, more power to you. But as a fight fan, I do not want to see that for Terence Crawford because, again, I say he had a time at his first fight at 154. He had a time up there. Okay. And I know it was a tough fight for his first fight at 54. But at 37 years old, do you have time to grow into the division like you did at 147? I think not. And if you don't have time to grow into the division at 154, you sure ain't going to have it at 168. I just don't want to do that. And yes, y'all, hit the like button, please, and thank you. I don't know about that. Hey, Jed Kyle, I ain't seen you in a while. I don't know about that for him. But more power to him. Glad to see the PBC is coming back, eager to see these new this new schedule that's supposed to be coming. And apparently, friend, they saying Tank gonna be fighting on the 2nd of November.
Excellent. I got a feeling somebody else is gonna be on that same card too. And FHBKBD, no, hell no, we ain't never fucking chopped it up with her. Monet Tana don't want to speak to me. And she can stay mad. Peace and blessings and all that good stuff, but she could stay mad, Monet Tejada. And I really could listen. I saw something the other day that almost took me out the game. Janae always sending me messed up stuff. Always sending me messed up stuff. And all I can tell you is she need to calm down. She way up here. She need to come chest level, friend.
Oh, wow. Well, we would love to have Clarissa on the show if she would come. We'd love to have her.
Yeah, get over her. Y'all tell her to come over here because she really do need to talk to us. Because before we even come on, we need to have a whole hour conversation before we even start the show.
I think that would be lovely.
I absolutely do too.
Yes.
Yeah, you in it.
Yeah, you
in
it.
it.
Yeah, you in it. Yeah, it would be must see TV. It actually would be. But yeah, so who you think? Because looks like Shakur's fighting Cordina. Who is Tank Davis gonna fight? Who is the PBC gonna find for Tank to fight?
I keep telling y'all, Lomachenko.
Oh, you back on my train?
Yeah.
You think they gonna get it done with Loma?
I think they gonna get it done with Loma. Tank too quiet.
And Loma's quiet. Loma quiet,
and see, they did this. Him and Frank did the same thing, and then boom, Tank popped out. Like, yeah. Actually, it was Kenny that told the damn tea, but I think it's Loma.
I hope it's Loma.
I think it's Loma.
I really hope it's Loma. I really, really, really hope it's Loma. I really do, because I can't see who else it could possibly be if not. Who is the only other person that it could be if it's not Loma? I think Rayo and Pitbull are running it back. The only other person I can see.
I don't think they running that back from you.
You don't?
Rayo beat the shit out of Pitbull.
I thought he had a rematch clause that he activated.
I don't know. But I know that's not a fight that ain't nobody want to see. I agree with Edward De Los Santos. I'm not mad about that fight if he fight Edward De Los Santos.
I wouldn't be mad at that either. That was the other thing I was gonna say. I wouldn't be mad at Edward De Los Santos.
Honestly, the way Rayo been fighting, I'm not mad at him fighting Rayo. Rayo got a belt.
If he fights Rayo, friend, he would have to go to 140. That's the only thing.
Get active. Ain't nobody there for 135. Shakur don't want to fight him.
Well, if you at 140, then
Oh, I know. I know.
Yeah. If you're at 140, there's somebody up there that's looking like they coming back before the end of this year. And it was rumors that they were going to move up to 147. I was hoping they would, but it looks like our guy Haney is coming back, and he's coming back at 140. Tank can't fight 140 and not see Devin Haney when he told us he still want to see Devin Haney.
And I forgot about Teofimo. Teofimo been doing a lot of talking.
You know why we forget about Tio? Because Tio ain't shit. Tio be talking all that shit and fight somebody from Canada that we don't even know.
Tio get up for good competition.
When was the last time he had good competition?
Don't nobody want to put. That's exactly. They don't know what Teofimo they gonna get, so they don't want to fight him, friend.
Who don't want to fight Tio?
Nobody. I don't see them calling for no T. Devin the only person that's been calling for Teofimo, but Tio don't want to fight Devin. Okay. I was gonna get it out for you. I was gonna get it out. It just took me a second.
Who is? First of all, what division is T.O. going to be in? Is he going to be at 140 or is he going to 147?
He at 140 currently.
Okay. So if you at 140, why come you ain't talking about unifying with somebody?
Because he want to fight Terence Crawford.
At what weight class?
147.
Terence is not coming back to 147. He said he's not. That's what I'm saying. People calling out folks who know they don't want to fight at that weight division. Terence calling out Canelo. T.O. calling out Terence. What is we doing here? What are we doing? T.O. and all them teeth calling out the wrong somebody. Sir, if you are at 140, you have a belt at 140. Don't he got a belt at 140? Can we get a unification? Devin coming back at 140 and looks like he about to fight Liam Pyro. I'm nervous. I ain't gonna even lie to you. How you feel about that fight?
Dev Dollar said no tuna. I respect it. Respect it. Y'all gonna have to put a little respect on Devin name because he was talking about he was finished, he cooked all that, and his first fight back is a banger.
If they get that done and if they get that made, if he goes to Australia yet again to do it, first of all, I wasn't gonna say shit about what.
Why y'all so mad about that?
Girl.
Let me tell y'all be so worried about other people' money that does not involve y'all. Y'all be so involved in the pockets of other people. It's crazy. If Devin going back to Australia, it's for a reason. What is wrong with y'all?
Janae, tread lightly now, friend.
Oh, friend.
Now, I said I was nervous. I ain't need you to say all that. Though. Be light. Be light. Be light now, friend. Be light. I'm just
saying. I'm just saying. Like, so what? Devin going back to Australia. Devin can fight wherever he want to fight.
He said he liked it in Australia.
And you know what's crazy? Y'all keep saying that he don't sell in America. So why y'all been out of shape if he going back to Australia?
Well, y'all he backed it out.
Y'all be too busy worried about the money. Y'all said Devin can't sell over here. So he going where he can make his coins. Why y'all been out of shape about it?
Cause them the same friends that be mad talking about Turkey gonna take all the fights to Saudi Arabia, knowing goddamn well they didn't have no intentions on going to the fight. No way. Shut up.
Oh, shut up. That sounds like a you problem, and like you ain't getting no money. Nor are you going to Australia to support the fight.
And you wasn't gonna buy it no way. You fire sticking hoes. Anyway. I'm not even finna. All I'm saying is, if my guy comes back and he fights Leo Paro, y'all can just shut up talking to me. Don't question his heart. Don't question his will to test himself. Just shut up talking to me about it. Everything y'all want to say, just shut up. Don't say it to me. Just shut up talking to me about it. Okay? Now, if he go over there and he look like the Devin that I know, y'all can really miss me. If he go over there and he snatch up that belt off of Liam Paro and he wins that fight, y'all can just really not even talk to me. Y'all can really just miss me is what y'all can do. Cause that ain't no pushover slouch ass fight. And speaking of, can somebody tell me where is the boogeyman Subriel Matias? Where's Rickety? Y'all swore up and down he was the boogeyman. Devin didn't want no parts of him. He just talking that shit and he gonna hurt Lil Paro. Y'all swore to me he was gonna knock Lil Paro out, and I told y'all. I said I picked Paro. Where is Matias? I need an APB put out on him expeditiously. Where it? Has anybody seen him? Has anybody heard from him? Anybody? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. All right, then.
He's somewhere getting a new set of bleach because that last shit he had, that's why he got beat, friend. They didn't put no tone on it or nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah. That shit takes me out. That shit takes me out. That's so shameful. That's so shameful. Why would you be caught out there like that? Like,
listen, I ain't mad at Subriel. He enjoying his people and his fans. I ain't mad. He ain't scared to engage with his fans and his people. Listen.
Yeah. Nah, I'm afraid. That's why I be telling people don't approach me. Cause you ain't finna catch me in a Subriel moment. I dare not. You ain't gonna know. Absolutely not. You will not catch me in a Subriel moment. Fuck that. Rickety, no.
I need somebody to explain to me what that is. What rickety?
We still don't know. Do you know how many channels we've asked that on?
What does that
Nobody
mean?
knows. I'm a Mexican.
Yeah, I need somebody from Puerto Rico to please explain to me what that means. What I don't know that slang. What does that mean? Oh, goddamn, Elijah is on. I forgot about that. I forgot about that. Thank you, Sean.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
Please don't. Mm-mm.
You know, friend, I just
go ahead.
My thing is this, okay? Good for you. I hope you win all that stuff. Y'all be talking too much as fighters. Some of y'all. And I don't like how y'all be moving. It's very weird to me. I don't understand it. Apparently, it's not for me to understand, but I don't like y'all talk too much as fighters. Y'all don't have to disclose some of the stuff that y'all be disclosing. Like, I get it. We all got feelings. My friend told me, and my manager also in the audience told me, you need to get your own page if you want to like put your feelings out there. You need to say it where don't nobody know it's you. And that's what some of you fighters need to do. Y'all need to get a burner. Like, and I don't have a burner. I have my own page. It's me running the page. But y'all need to get where y'all can talk and be unknown because y'all are messy. Big messy boys. And I don't like, no, y'all not big. Y'all are little messy boys because some of y'all don't weigh very much. But y'all talk too much. Free, come back. It's true. I don't like it. They be discussing the business in the streets. And I don't understand why. Okay, I'm done, friend. I'm off my bike. I'm off my bike.
Well, since we there, I mean, we there. We talking about messy and being in the streets and putting your business out and all of this, that, and the third. Here we are thinking, you know, Boots is the second coming at 147 pounds, right? Now, I've heard mixed feelings. Some people feel like Boots needs to move up to 154 to get in the jump in the mix with all the smoke at 154 because there's nobody left for him to fight down at 47 that we want to see. I happen to be on against that. I want Boots to stay at 147, and I want Boots to get what he said he wanted to get, which was undisputed at 147. There's Boots with a belt. Brian Norman has a belt. Barrios has a belt. And Stanionis has a belt. Okay? So we have the opportunity to get some really good unification matchups, right? And if you think Boots can beat all of them and he wants to be undisputed, I don't understand what the problem is. He's just newly freshly signed with Matchroom. Eddie Hearn, when he signed him, he was out skinning and grinning, telling everybody this is his biggest, brightest, new, shiniest star, and he's going to pour into him. He's taking him back home to Philadelphia. He had an excellent showing out there, had excellent fan output, sold out, I believe, like 14,000 seats. What great showing for himself out there. Gets an opportunity to fight Brian Norman Jr. Okay. And we find out all at the same time that apparently, you know, Boots likes to say nobody wants to fight him. And I don't want to say Boots likes to say, but that's the running quote. No, nobody want to fight Boots at 147. Well, newly crowned champion Brian Norman Jr. hears this rhetoric from Eddie Hearn in Matchroom, and they're trying to put it out there like, yeah, nobody wants to fight Boots. We've sent offers to Barrios. We sent offers to Stanionis. We sent offers to Brian Norman Jr. And all three of them, not just one, not just two, but all three of those other guys are saying, no, that ain't how that went. That's not exactly how that went. Some say it was a bullshit offer. Some say we didn't turn down nothing. Some say, my people didn't get no offer. The common denominator in this entire thing is Eddie Hearn. So 2 of the fighters say, no, that's not how they went. But then one of the fighters was vehemently disputing that they turned down anything. And I mean, vehemently disputed. I mean, he went on a tirade. He went on a YouTube boxing tornado to say, hey, me and my son, we ain't duck nothing. And that's Brian Norman Jr. and Sr. They were very adamant about it. So much so that they had to come back to the table and have some discussions. Some phone calls had to get made. Father to fathers had to happen. And then we get little tidbits of information getting dropped. Well, they lowballed us here. They trying to give us this. We asking for that. And all of boxing, fan-wise, is in an uproar. Now we got clashes, like we do in boxing. Somebody always got to be the villain. Somebody always got to be the good guy. Somebody always got to be the duck. Somebody always got to be the good guy. This is what we do. It irritates the hell out of me. Friend, where do you stand on this whole thing? Because where do you stand? Tell the people where you stand and why you stand there.
Because that's makes sense. Because I look at stuff differently the way from like fans do. And it's only because I had an opportunity to see stuff on a more personal side of it. Like I get what everybody's saying about like Brian not selling, like nobody knows him. He's undeserving of a payday like that. But I also know like a lot of money comes out of the money that these guys get. You know what I'm saying? They have to pay their trainers, they have to pay sparring partners, like all of that stuff comes out of pocket, like nutritionists, their food, all of that shit come out of pocket and it adds up. So like I don't like when people say he's making 10 times more than what he's ever made before. So what? He going out there and putting his like life on the line for you guys as entertainment. Like, so what he asking for what he asking for? And then I see people say, oh, he's selling his belt. He's doing this. Like, what excuse me? Are y'all insane? Why does everybody go out and try to do something that's selling something? Y'all be selling ass. That's why. Y'all used to selling shit. So now everybody else got to sell shit because y'all be selling ass. That's weird to me. That guy ain't got to go out there and sell his nothing for nothing. Like, the guy want more. And, like, everybody don't have to agree. Nobody has to agree with what he wants. But that's what he wants for himself and his team. So, like, and Weedy, I get it. A lot of people put their life on the line for less. They really be hurting for money. I mean, I'm just saying, like, a lot of these people don't make the money that you think they making. Like $60,000, $70,000 don't go very far when you got to pay taxes and a trainer and all of that shit. 60,000 ends up being like 20,000 by the time you're done. And like y'all don't think about that when you paying out shit. Like the more you make, the more people are going to get paid, you guys. It like a lot of these people are paid on percentages off what you make. So if he made $100,000, the people that work for him make like 10% of his earnings. So how much I think he really left with by the time he done paying all this shit out? So y'all look at it differently. I look at it how the shit really play out. Money talk. Hell, give me my money. Me and my friend ain't signing for less than $1 million. Okay? That's just me. Cause I know what I'm worth. I know what I deserve. I know what I'm fixing to give out when I get there. It's good quality work. This ain't gonna be no bullshit ass fight. Boxing people know. Y'all gonna talk it up like y'all did with Frank and Tank. Everybody started this same show. Frank gonna get beat, and then me and my friend jump out in the streets, and we like, yeah, Frank a little bit better, and everybody was like, let me look into this Frank Martin. He might be pretty good. It's gonna be the same shit, you guys. Like, what are we doing?
It's so strange and weird to me. Like you were saying earlier, some folks go to jobs that they don't like, and you keep going to them motherfuckers. You keep going because you need that check. Okay. I feel like this in this scenario, because like I said before, each scenario is different. Cookie cutter contracts in boxing really are few and far in between, especially when you're dealing with two boxers that are not on the same promotional company. Boots was dictating everything because Brian Norman Jr. has something that he wants. Boots said he wanted to be undisputed. Brian Norman Jr. just got elevated to full champion, but he's willing to bang it out with Boots Ennis. I hear all of y'all saying, this was the most amount of money. I think it's CW. He says, no, not you, CW. Sleazy T says, so you rather make $300K on Keyshawn undercard than taking the biggest opportunity and payday of his career when you claim he will beat Boots easily? Okay, cool. See, Sleazy, I feel like this. If he's taking $300K on Keyshawn's undercard, you bring that up because you are in a pissing contest. Like, y'all, you in a pissing contest. Whoever his opponent is on the Keyshawn undercard, it ain't Boots Ennis. And I'm betting that whoever his opponent is somebody that he's going to look really good against and that he's going to shine against. And all that's going to do, especially after all of this talk, is put more eyes on Brian Norman Jr. Apparently, he ain't itching and scratching and struggling for money because he can turn down the offer that they initially gave to him. Y'all be under the impression that everybody's struggling and living paycheck to paycheck. That ain't everybody's story. Okay? Sorry to lay that out there on y'all. That's not everybody's story. He doesn't have to run and jump on the first, second, or third offer if it's not what he feels like he's worth. These are two gentlemen who are coming into this with both having titles. Boots doesn't have 3. He doesn't have 2. He has 1 title. Boots just had a paper. Was his last event pay-per-view? It was pay-per-view. Was it not? I don't know. I can't remember. But he just headlined at home. Okay. Did a great job in Philly. But he just did that. So this time last year, y'all trying to make it seem like Boots is a household name. Boots ain't a household name either in this situation. Granted, he has more cachet than Brian Norman Jr., but Brian has something that Boots wants. Boots is on a whole nother promotional company. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Because if you want it that bad, and please stop with the if it's going to be easy. Because I don't know too many boxers that's going to say, oh, this is going to be the fight of my life. It's going to be real hard. I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat him. They don't talk like that. They all talk shit and say it's going to be easy work. They all do that. So I don't want to hear that part. They are both fighting. If they fight each other, it's going to be the toughest fight for both of them to date. And if you want what I have, and you clearly have it to give, what are we talking about here? What are we talking about here? Nobody even expected Brian Norman to be here. A lot of people, I won't say everybody, but a lot of people thought he was going to lose his last fight, me included. He made a complete liar out of me, sold me. He's a tough out for anybody. Boots knows that, just like Brian knows Boots is a tough out for him. They've sparred numerous times. They know each other well. Why are we trying to act like this guy, like Brian Norman, is just a nobody and he should be honored and grateful for anything that they decide to give him? Who are you talking to? Who you talking to? Who are you? Who y'all? You got me fucked up. All the way fucked up. Who are you talking to? If you want what I have and you want it bad, why come? Oh, he's making 10 times what he made. Like he ain't do no raise. After that good ass fight he just provided us, he can't get no raise. Who are you to put a cap on my raise? When I got something you say you want. Who? What? And the cold part about it is none of this had to even be in the public. But guess who brought it to the public? Eddie Hearn. Because Eddie said, oh, they didn't accept the offer. Hold on now. Hold on, Harpo. Because you's a lie. Don't you a lie? You a whole lie. That's a lie. And then all of a sudden, oh, well, it didn't get back to them like I thought. No. You snake oil salesman. So tell me when Eddie lying and when he ain't. Who is the lie detector? Fans, because y'all know it all. Who is the lie detector? The man said he want $2 million flat. He gonna come to your hometown. You getting a chance at his belt. He's getting a chance at your belt. What's the problem? He ain't even asking for 50-50 in the fight. What is the problem? What the problem is? Trying to figure it out. What was the fight? What are we? Why are we mad? Why y'all mad? Because this is what I wanted to say. CW made a great point. He made a fantastic point. He said nobody had smoke for Caleb Plant at all when he held that belt hostage when Canelo wanted it. You know what Canelo did? He paid that man. That's what he did. And you know why y'all didn't have no smoke for Caleb? You know what y'all really didn't have no smoke for Caleb? Because y'all some heartless, scary ass motherfuckers who ain't gonna question that white man. And I like Caleb Plant. But y'all got all this smoke for Brian Norman Jr. and his daddy. And let me just side note to anybody that I hear talking boxing who say, yeah, they daddy. Use a hoe. I feel like you got daddy issues and you need to go see a therapist, and because you don't really understand a daddy and a son relationship. So you like to say that and think that you're being funny. Oh, his daddy, like you talking down on somebody. But we sorry that your daddy ran off. We sorry you don't know him. We sorry that y'all don't have a relationship that you wish you had. We sorry, okay? But quit acting like if you had a seed that had a gift, you wouldn't be nurturing your seed and his gift. And if you say you wouldn't, you the same not shit ass daddy that you had. I'm gonna just say that. Because y'all get on my nerves with that. Y'all get under my nerves with that. His daddy said, first of all, that's his coach and his manager. And even with Schofield, even with Auntie Show, he do the most. He do the most, not the lesser. But he got his son thus far. I don't know what your cheering do.
Okay, hold on.
I'm just saying.
I need to stop you right there.
I'm just
because
saying.
I need to know
sick of these people. I'm sick
where is Auntie Skull got his baby? Because Auntie Skull baby ain't fighting.
With Golden Boy. He be fighting regularly. He's number 2 in the WBA. He's gonna get a shot or opportunity at some point if he keep winning. That's all I'm saying. And he know who his daddy is. A lot of these motherfuckers don't know who.
We don't know who his daddy is. We still guessing.
I'm not finna play with you. I'm not finna play with you. I'm not finna play with you tonight. I'm just not playing with you this evening. I'm just not. I'm not gonna play with you tonight. I want you to stop. I'm just saying. They get on my nerves with that shit. His daddy, him and his daddy, they say it like with such spite and vitriol. Go on and go sit on somebody's couch. Get that demon and that hate off your chest. Cause it come through every time shining like flying colors. That boy, you hurt. You hurt. It's deep. I hear it. Every time you say his daddy. And they could be the best fathers. You know, they got kids and shit now. They great daddies. But boy, they be mad as hell when these boxing especially when they favorite fighter daddy ain't nowhere to be found. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up.
Now come on back, cause you did all that. You did all that. Just come on back.
I'm sorry.
Come on back.
I'm sorry.
Come on back.
I'm sorry.
Auntie Sco.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Ask Devin. He know. We did all the rounds.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm not mad at either party. Let me say that. And I'm not willing to go out on a limb and call folks ducks because they feel like you're shortchanging them. Okay. It was a whole bunch of Shakur fans in here that was, big mad because Devin didn't want to negotiate with Shakur after he offered him 25% of everything. That was going to be a pay-per-view fight. He was offering him 20%, 25% of everything. Shakur said no. Okay. I'm not even going to call you no duck because I really didn't think that was going to happen at 35 anyway. But it was a lot of people that wanted to call Shakur a duck. It was a lot of people who had the audacity to say Devin was ducking Shakur by offering him that and not waiting to see what the purse bid was going to be. Y'all just get on my goddamn nerves. Y'all want to be in an argument about some shit that don't help none of these fights get made. None of them. I'm sick of y'all. Now, I don't bite gun toting Democrat, but yeah. I'm just saying. I be getting fed up. And boxing has been slow, so it ain't been nothing to watch to keep me occupied. So I just be listening to bullshit. And I be listening to people who I know better. I know they know better. And I don't know if they doing it for the sake of the channel or they doing it for the sake of just to have an argument and shit. But it's like, this shit is not like this shit. Don't try
They be selling ass. I just told you. They be selling ass. And then people be coming over here, be expecting us to sell some ass because we girls. No. Y'all go over there to them boys. They gonna sell enough ass for y'all to see for the rest of y'all lives over there. I'm just saying, it's true.
I'm so sick of it. I'm just sick. I'm sick of it. So, okay, wait a minute. One of the comments, he says, Sleazy says, so belts equals revenue now? Sleazy. I'm confused. What are you talking about, Sleazy? Yes, actually, belts do come with a certain amount of revenue, if that's what you're asking. Yes, Sleazy. Yes, belts come with a certain amount of revenue. Yes. I don't know what else to say about that. I don't know. Yes. I'm not telling you it's going to break the bank, but yes, a champion's going to make a little more money than somebody who doesn't have a belt. See what I'm talking about? See how slow? I mean, I said it out loud. I hope that helped you. Do you see how crazy that sounds? So belts equals revenue. Yes, motherfucker, yes. Yeah, it does. Mm-hmm. Next question. What the? I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not willing to say somebody's ducking. I really hate that word now because it's so overused, it's misused, and it's overused. And so it just burns me a new asshole when I hear people constantly say, "Oh, he ducking, he ducking, he ducking." Look at the whole scenario. And is saying he ducking helping the situation? Like what? I don't know. Friend, what else you got? Because like I said, it's slow. Yeah, boxing been slow. So we don't have a whole lot to talk about. Um, we do have fights coming up though. We have AJ and Daniel Dubois coming up. Who else do we have coming up?
Alicia Bumgarner is back. 9/27.
Okay, she's coming back at the end of September. Who else do we have? Somebody else we got coming up. Let me go. Oh, we have Monster coming up. Monster coming up on the Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Monster's coming up on the 3rd. Yep. He's coming up on a Tuesday. You know, Monster gives us great shows on Tuesday mornings. And the Aztec ancestor, the Amazonian
Elder
is gonna be on that undercard. Ismael Barroso is gonna be over there on that undercard. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what happened to Ismael because he beat up the dude that nobody thought he was gonna beat up. He knocked that dude out early. What he supposed to be getting his shot at a belt at 140 pounds? What happened to him?
I don't know what happened to him, but I think he was supposed to have a fight.
How did they screw him out of his opportunity?
I don't know.
Yeah, CW, he was supposed to get his title shot.
He was.
I don't like how they doing our Amazonian elder. I really don't. I don't like this. Thank you so much, Ramses X. He gave us a 10-piece just because. Peace, fam. We appreciate it, Ramses. Thank you so much. And then Greg Abernathy. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to put that on the screen. There we go. There we go. And then we had Greg Abernathy come up earlier. And he says, I'm with you, Nik. Give Norman his damn money. Yeah, Greg. They act like he asking for something out of pocket, something outlandish. 2 million flat. I don't know if this fight is going to be on pay-per-view or not. But 2 million flat is not a stretch. It's not outlandish to ask for a unification fight with 2 young, hungry lions. And no doubt it's going to be a knockdown, drag out, difficult fight for both. So I don't understand. Who else do we have coming up on the 14th? We have your man. Well, let me ask you, have you renewed your subscription to the Canelo fan club?
I'm torn. You know, I like Canelo in fight mode. He be talking that shit and it's good. But I don't like the fact I can't get over the fact he fighting Edward Belanga.
Oh, friend, that hurt you for real, didn't it?
It did. It really did. People don't understand. They be making jokes. Now it really tone me down real.
Oh, friend.
Real bad. So yeah. I'm 50-50. You know, like I said, I like Canelo in fight mode. I like when he talking his shit to people. But I can't let that, because they call us hoes in the street, you know what I'm saying? Like we fight.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good card. That's gonna be the first prime card that we done had in a while since June. So we'll be back September 14th.
Speaking of cards, and I know we're gonna get out of here, but I need to bring. Okay, so you know Najee is making the Greg Hackett and Southpaw fight, right? So they're building this card like with boxing Twitter people that are gonna go in there and fight. And like I be really wondering, like for real, when why do y'all boxing is that serious to y'all? That you willing to like fight somebody that you don't know? And I'm not talking about Greg in Southpaw because Southpaw, he said some shit that he deserved to get his ass beat. But I'm talking about the rest of you losers.
Randoms. Friend, they finna make a bag.
Hey, you
Oh,
know
girl,
what?
no, that Djokovic lost.
No, did you get choked up, baby? What? Lost? Lord have mercy. But no, y'all let this boxing stuff like really, really, really get to y'all head, and like I don't understand what y'all be doing. Are you crying, friend? Damn near. You was choked up, baby. How did he lose?
Girl, I don't know. I was thinking they were gonna still be playing when we got off of here. Him and Carlos Alcaraz are out of the U.S. Open. Oh my gosh. Go
Lord
ahead.
have mercy, girl. Y'all be talking about me getting choked up about stuff. My friend be getting choked up about stuff too, baby. But y'all be letting boxing like go to y'all head too much. Y'all crazy. I didn't know this is a real thing. Like
Friend, what other YouTube people are trying to fight each other?
Artman is fighting somebody. It's a lot of
Ain't
people
no girls
who
called you
ain't nobody that fucking crazy. Ain't
out?
nobody that fucking
You
crazy.
mean to tell me ain't none of the boxing girls on
You know
Twitter
what's crazy? Let me tell
or
you.
YouTube called you out,
You
friend?
know what's
They be
crazy
mad
about
at you,
this shit?
girl.
The girls love me, and I love the girls. The Twitter is up. I interact with more women than I do men on Twitter, and it's so crazy. I'm so shout out to all my girls because I know y'all watching. All the girls that's in here, shout the fuck out to y'all because a lot of people don't really understand. Our goal was to bring more women into the sport, and we've done that quadruple. Y'all don't understand how we have done that. But I say this to say that. I don't just talk about the shit that I be saying. I really, really be about that shit. Don't let these laughs fool you. Cause I will giggle you into a fucking ass whooping. While I'm whooping your ass, I'll be laughing. I'm that type of ignorant. So y'all can think what y'all want to think in y'all head about, how all of that shit work. Just don't fuck with me. Cause when I grip down, it's a windmilling affair. Just hope you don't get caught because you might not get up once I hit you.
Tevis Smith, thank you, Tevis. Tevis says nobody want to tangle with that water Mexican. You know what? They are avoiding him. The the they are avoiding him. I think that's awful. But friend, this is news to me that they actually trying to have an entire card of YouTubers fight. Um,
Y'all heard what I said. Grip down.
Basil say he want to see what them toes do.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Listen. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. The only person that I know, I done had a lot of fights, y'all. And when I say a lot of fights, I'm not joking. I done had a lot of fights. The only person that I know that had a little bit of competition with me was my sister. We both was toe up after that shit. We both was toe up, and if my sister was awake, she come in here and tell y'all, Kato, we strong, friend. I got a little bit of a man strength, just a little bit, and it ain't much, but it's enough to hurt a bitch real bad. Like I'm not fixing to play with y'all because I end up hurting somebody and then they be like, oh, BOXIANA's a criminal. Why'd y'all let her get in the ring? Nah, because I'm not fixing to come in there and fuck with y'all. Like, I really be fighting. Feet to the concrete. I don't be making that shit up. Call me last.
I can't believe that really people are really trying to.
Yes, they really fighting over like. Yes, they really
paid,
fighting.
so they gonna get a little. They must be gonna stream it and get a little check or something.
Maybe, hopefully, maybe. It's just the fact of like y'all don't know my shoulder is fixed. My shoulder is whoop a bitch capable at this time. I'm 100% healed. So I know people be thinking, oh, she had that brace on, she fucked up. No, I'm better. No, I'm better. Don't worry about it. No. But like y'all be letting this shit go to y'all head. And then y'all getting in the ring fighting people y'all don't know. Like the person you fighting, you don't know if they got hands or not.
Yeah, but they feel like they got hands. So come see me.
Y'all be doing like no.
If somebody call you out, you ain't gonna whoop their hands.
Yes, I want y'all to fuck with me like that. Please say yeah. Y'all get that big back bitch over here to me and watch what happens to you. I'm gonna make sure I'm good enough for work. I'm gonna show. I ain't even gonna bring nobody. I'm coming alone. I'm not showing up in those special kind of shoes. None of that shit. You getting me. And I ain't no kickboxer, but I'm taking them fucking shoes off. Because when I tell y'all my feet be balled up like this, they be balled. They be balled the fuck up. Stop playing with me. Play with somebody else. I'm telling you right now, I ain't the one.
No, man.
I be doing all that high with y'all because I have to laugh to keep y'all from thinking I'm crazy. I'm crazy.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Don't even call. Don't even act like you want to do nothing with because we ain't no.
D-Man Jr., let me tell you something. I don't know if they got hands. I don't give a fuck. That's how you know I don't give a damn about nothing. I will fight you even though you think you can fight. I didn't fight people that know how to fight. Like I don't know what you think. You think I'm a bully or something. I'll just be fighting bitches that ain't got no hands. Oh no. I didn't fought girls bigger than me with some hands. I done fought girls smaller than me with some hands. This is an equal opportunity. Like this windmill gonna catch you, friend.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Let's get active. Oh, yes, Jasmine. Barefoot, no feet. My feet be balled up on the concrete just like this. I done broke bones in my hands, whooping bitches. I'm the one. Let's get active.
No. We don't accept no call outs over here. We are the queens
of whooping y'all ass. Get active. My friend ain't gonna she will, but I'm not gonna ask no questions. My friend gonna be trying to figure
nobody.
I am
too old to be fighting.
Not me.
I ain't fighting.
That's gonna keep me out of the gym one day.
I ain't fighting nobody. I'm too old to be fighting. Oh, well. I got a little friend that I keep with me for stuff like that. I ain't fighting nobody.
What Tweet said? Call me. Tweet said, call me. Call me.
Call me.
That's what Tweet said. Call me. What I want to see.
No, ma'am.
Y'all want to be about that? I'll be about that.
We would not have you out here fighting folks with balled up fists and feet. We will not.
And I'm coming in a wig that's loose. Cause you know they like the friend. They like all that.
No, ma'am.
I'm gonna come out there like a Carissa when she came out that wig and then she had her braids under the wig. I'm coming out like that, friend.
You ready? No, ma'am.
Oh, friend, let's get active. I'm just saying.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, well, y'all know better.
No. Is there anything else, y'all, that we missed? Because it's been kind of slow in the world of boxing. We haven't had a whole lot to talk about. I don't think we missed much. I don't think we missed too much. I think we covered everything. It's about to be a holiday weekend. I hope you guys have plans. You got plans for the holiday weekend, friend?
You know what, friend? I've been really tired for the last week. I'm gonna clean up my house tomorrow, and I'm gonna do old lady stuff tomorrow. Chill after I clean up all this space.
Oh,
Cause
really? I didn't know that. I didn't know Amari Jones has a fight tomorrow.
it does.
Okay.
It does. It
Okay.
does.
Well, um, are we gonna be here Sunday?
No.
Okay. Okay.
No. We're not
We
gonna
ain't gonna
be
be here
Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, it's a holiday weekend.
Oh well, yeah, we got to. We gotta
What?
come in here. We gotta interview. But you gonna be moving. I might have to. We'll do some. We'll do some scheduling.
Okay. Yeah.
I've been listen, y'all. These interviews have been rolling in. I've been trying to give y'all some guests. So
Yeah. 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 We might have to reschedule. Yeah.
yeah,
Y'all watch Pacheco tomorrow. Pacheco and Selecki tomorrow.
everybody want to see that shit.
Well, it's the only boxing we got, friend. That's all we got for the weekend. That's it. So y'all watch that, and we will probably see you guys back on Friday. Well, friend,
I
yeah, we'll see
know.
y'all back on Friday. But don't
Or
forget to watch anyway, because he's coming on
so
Tuesday.
maybe we'll come on Tuesday night.
We might come back on Tuesday night. We might come back on Tuesday night. Tuesday or Wednesday night. One of them. Keep your notifications on. Do that.
Yeah.
Keep your notifications on. Anyway, Free, you want to tell the folks?
Absolutely. Shout out to all of y'all that came in and hanged out with us. Man, listen, I'm when I tell you Vegas is so heavy on my heart for this Canelo fight, I don't want to go to the fight. I just want to go to Vegas and get some media. So don't be surprised how that might work out. It's on my mind. But shout out to all my girls. Like I don't say that enough to y'all, and I try to like make it a point to talk about y'all often because I want y'all to know how freaking proud I am for y'all to be in here talking boxing with us, to be on Twitter talking boxing with us, to be on Instagram talking boxing with us. Like that shit makes me proud because we put a lot into that. So with that being said, like shout out to all my girls. I appreciate you guys so much. Like we growing in forces, you guys. This time next year it's gonna be 200 of us and not just a 50, 60 of y'all. So we are going to continue to grow. Shout out to all our good brothers in here taking time out their day to come through and hang out with us as well. If you new here, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We here majority of the days that we supposed to be here. So we'll see y'all at a later date, but we'll definitely see y'all soon.
We'll see y'all soon. It'll be next week sometime. It's going to either be Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't be trying to step on folks' toes. Tuesday. I think Tuesday is good. We'll do it Tuesday night. That'll be perfect. Thank y'all so much for coming through. Thank y'all for hanging out. Have a great 3-day weekend. For those of you who are off and I'm off on Monday, so I know everybody out. But thank y'all for coming through. Enjoy your 3-day weekend. Don't drink and drive. Have a funky good time, but please remember to mind your tone and your delivery. Okay, you don't know what folks is dealing with, what folks are going through. I done had a doozy of a week, and so folks be going through, y'all. So be mindful, and we love y'all. See y'all next week. Thank you. Peace.